Welcome back. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 5 trending designer bags that I would not recommend you guys go out and purchase, or if you really love some of these, at least think about it before you go ahead and pull the trigger. Now, you know, here on my channel, we always talk luxury, we talk fashion, and I often recommend things to you, talk about stuff that I love, but I also love sharing things that I don't love and that I wouldn't recommend, because otherwise I feel like it would just kind of be fake. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you want to know which 5 bags I wouldn't recommend and why, then just keep on watching. The first bag, which is super popular, super trendy at the moment. Everyone and their mother has one or is recommending it. Let's hope I pronounced the name correctly. It's the Jacquemus, the little tiny mini bag that you can't even fit a quarter or a chapstick into. So here's my thing with this bag. I have to honestly say that I would feel terrible recommending this bag to anyone because I think it is the most useless thing on the planet. Now, a couple of months ago, I caught myself like thinking about purchasing it because it is cute, okay? Let's not lie. It is really cute, but if you're not someone that has an endless amount of money to spend on things like that, then I think it's an absolutely ridiculous thing to buy and spend your hard-earned money on. Let's move on to the second bag, which is by the same brand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it on the screen right now so you guys can just take a good look at it. Now, I feel like people are going to be a bit split about this. Some of you are probably going to love this, and others, like moi, are going to absolutely hate it. The reason why I'm telling you not to buy this is because I simply think that it looks absolutely horrible. I think it is so hideous, and it really reminds me of Big Bird. I can't tell you why because I know Big Bird is yellow, but that's just what I see every time I look at this bag. Now, of course, tastes are different. You know, you love things that I don't and the other way around. However, I also think that, again, this bag is probably going to be a bit unpractical. It's not very big, so again, you can't fit a whole lot in it. And number 2, I think the fringy situation that it has going on is going to be a bit annoying. I mean, if you look at this bag, you might think about taking it to the beach or something like that. And can you just imagine, like, sand getting all over those little fringe things, or, I don't know, sitting on it? I just feel that that could be really annoying. Moving on to number 3, which is the Bottega Veneta. I think it's called Josie. I might be wrong. Josie shoulder bag. This video is not about bags that I think are ugly, and I think it looks okay, but it kind of reminds me of one of those baskets that you would have standing next to your couch with like your blankets in that you use when you lay on your couch. Something you could buy at Target or something like that. For almost $3,000, I think you could just save that money and buy something more classic, or even maybe another like trendier piece. It's just a lot more fun. I don't know. I find this really boring. Again, a very popular piece at the moment, and that's what this video is about, right? These bags are all really popular and trendy, and everyone and their mother is probably telling you to buy them and how amazing they are. But I am here to tell you guys, save your money, wait it out, and buy something else. And if you really feel like some of the bags that I'm talking about today, obviously do whatever you want, right? I'm just here to share my opinion that no one cares about anyways. But if you really love some of these, I would suggest to like think about it, like really think about it and go over like pros and cons, because sometimes fact is, even if something's like really trendy or useless or super expensive and you know that you could be buying something better but you can't stop thinking about it, like if it's an item that you absolutely love and you feel like you can't live without, obviously go ahead and get it. But if you just have a little bit of doubt and you're not sure and it doesn't feel right, just simply don't get it. Like we work hard for our money, right? We don't just want to go out there and buy a bunch of stuff that we later regret. Last but not least, let's talk about the bag that's probably going to get me into some trouble here today, and that's the Chanel 19. Now, if you are a Chanel lover, and again, you have an endless amount of money, you don't have to worry about, you know, what bags you buy or don't buy, then, you know, absolutely go for it. But maybe if you don't have any Chanel bags at all, or maybe if you only have one and you really want a second one, you know, I feel like social media can really make us feel like, oh my God, this bag is so amazing, yada, yada, yada. I personally am not a fan. I don't like the way it looks, but even if you do like the way it looks, again, keep in mind that this bag is very trendy at the moment. I do not believe, and Chanel lovers, correct me if I'm wrong, that this is going to stick around for a long time. I don't think that this is going to be like a classic piece from Chanel moving forward. So I would take that money and buy something like a classic flap or a boy bag, something that, I don't know, it's just something that I feel like is more classic. And I'm not usually someone that always just recommends to go for classic and timeless pieces, but at that price point, you're really gonna wanna think about it. And it's easy, you know, where we scroll on freaking Instagram or we're watching YouTube videos and all these YouTubers and Instagrammers have this certain bag and we're like, oh my God, we need one too. Sometimes we just have to step back and think about what's right for us and our lifestyle. And you know, if it is, go ahead and get it. And it might be an amazing bag for you, but all I'm saying is think about it before you jump into buying this bag. But again, I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it's cute, and yeah, just not my cup of tea. That's it for today's video. Really hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up as always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.